Padre Island National Seashore really is a beautiful place. Without further ado, let's take you to the big news. We are trading in the camper for something bigger. So Bobby and I have been talking about 6 months plus on what's next for the family. We want to do this more often, but this little bunkhouse with the 3 of us, and we take the dog, it's pretty tight. I mean, it's still really nice, so we're not complaining, but if we do it a more full-time, getting something a little bit bigger. I watch a YouTube video called, or a channel called Big Truck Big RV, and Chris, the guy that runs it, always talks about Colonial Del Rey and Corpus Christi. We drove right by it, and we said, why not head in and see what they had, because supposedly they got great prices. They gave me more than I was hoping for this one, and we traded in tomorrow, so I figured we'd do a little review of the old Viewfinder, our likes, our dislikes, why we're going to get rid of it, and then we'll have the new one tomorrow, and we'll do a full review of it. So pretty darn excited, but I'll flip this around, and we'll do an outside walkthrough and then an interior walkthrough, just in case you're looking for a cruiser RV Viewfinder signature. And it's been a great rig, so I would say go for it if it's in your price range and you're looking for a bumper pull travel trailer. Have 2 kids, 3 like us, maybe a little one. It's definitely a good trailer. So let's take a look at it. We used the GoPro to film this next section, and oh man, I am shaky. So I apologize if you get motion sickness and you might just want to listen and close your eyes. So here's the bunkhouse space. This is one of the reasons that we're getting rid of it as the kids get bigger and older. This is Abigail's and Eleanor, and Abigail sleeps up top, and those carts back there, containers, are her clothes. And then we got a little RC car, an American Girl doll, but pretty tight. Emily, on the other hand, is really tight. She has her clothes, but she doesn't want to be on camera, which is fine. But she's got her clothes and all of Eleanor's clothes. So real tight bunks. We were at the USS Lexington in Corpus Christi, so they saw the bunks on the aircraft carrier, and so they know what that looks like, but hopefully, we don't want them to be that tight. So that's one reason we were looking to upgrade. As they get bigger, this just isn't going to work, especially if we're on the road for a couple weeks at a time. The Signature Viewfinder Signature actually has a decent sized bathroom. So I'm only 5'8", but fit in there absolutely fine for the shower. So the bathroom's not bad. It's got good pooping position and porcelain toilet and decent sized vanity, so that's not too bad. So that's actually a big pro in my mind. The new one, of course, is bigger like everything else. The interior, say hi again. Mavi's sleeping. This couch is a pull-out, and that's where Maverick and Eleanor sleep, which is fine, but every day you got to make it. Not too big of a deal, but that's another big negative with having 3 kids. This would be fantastic for 2. The dinette turns into a bed, so in theory you can sleep 2 on the couch, 2 in the dinette, and depending on how much you like each other, 2 on each of these, plus our bedroom. So that, just to give you an idea, if you're looking to pick one of these up, the dinette's pretty comfortable with storage underneath. The real big reason we wanted to sell it and get something bigger is the kitchen capacity. If you want to open up the pantry. So we are jam-packed, loaded with food, and that's it. That's all the storage there. We also have, we upgraded the fridge. So our fridge went, and this is a 10 cubic foot fridge freezer residential, and it's jam-packed with food. We try to eat at the campground as much as possible, but this is a 10 cubic. It was only a 4.8, so we have a ton more fridge space. And this was just a $400 fridge at Home Depot, just a Magic Chef that fit in here perfect. We don't have an inverter though. The nice part about this fridge is it keeps it cold overnight when we can't run the generator, and then I pop the generator back on, and it works out well. But we're looking to, the new one has solar and an inverter.
And then going for the rest of the storage, we got 3 pretty decent sized drawers here. And then, so that's 1, 2, 3. And then we flip our knives here. We flip them around when we travel so they don't shoot out. I have the griddle on top of the stove, and that's worked out pretty well. And then down below is just a pan storage, and that's it for storage. Oh, and then we have our plate storage up top here. So one more, but that's it for storage. And if we're gonna be on the road for a while, we definitely want more storage. So again, upgrade. You'll see the size of the kitchen. It's pretty fantastic. The nice part about this one is that's a laundry bag there drying on the television, but the television's nice. It does flip around for the bedroom if you want to watch TV in bed for whatever reason. And then the fireplace is, in my opinion, an absolute must. When you're at a campground, this thing pumps out enough heat that you don't have to use propane if it's not too cold, or just take the chill off at night. So it is a nice thing to have if you are looking for a travel trailer. And then the storage is a little cubby below, and then the one on the right is where all the control unit is for the slides. This is dual slide, so the kitchen's a slide, comes in, and then the full slide over here. The other big reason that we wanted, as you can see if we travel, so that's filled with stuff, and then we haven't made the bed yet because we just washed the sheets, but my side's filled with stuff too, so you actually have to kind of dive in, and then you get just that little storage for there. That's a wardrobe, and then a wardrobe on the other side, which really isn't too bad. It's decent size. And then that whole top above, the blank there in the middle is fully through, so it's a complete unit. So decent storage. So again, like 2 kids, 3 kids, but only doing it for say a week at a time. We haven't had any complaints. It's been a great camper. I just wanted to give you a little run through of the interior, and the pros and cons if you're looking for one of these. And then I'll do the pros and cons on the outside walkthrough video when I edit it, because it's very windy out there, so I'll just mic over it. But this is again 2015 Cruiser RV Fun Finder Signature, and we love it, but we're ready to get rid of it. Another big drawback for long trips is just storage. As you can see, we're jam-packed in here. It does go all the way across, but this is pretty much it for outside storage, and the doors are pretty tight, so you got to be careful with what size bins you have. The outside of the camper, I think it is a good-looking camper. We like the color scheme, and then that door there leads into the bathroom, so it's nice to have an entrance to the bathroom, so if you got muddy feet and whatnot, you don't track it through the camper. That window is the back of the lower bedroom. It opens up, good breeze. The upper bunk has the window there, and then that's an outdoor kitchen with a mini fridge and a sink. The kitchen is on a slide out, so it does have 2 slide outs, and pretty decent room in there. And again, that little door there, the hatch is for the storage, and again, very small in the grand scheme of things, and comes with 2 20-gallon propane tanks. Here we are as we pull around back to drop her off next to the new one, and as we turn the corner here, it is right there, the Wildwood Heritage Glen. We are now walking the plank, is what they call it. Hi. Say hello.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Mabby. Hello.
He doesn't like being
Say,
on video.
say hello.
Mama, where's the vacuum?
How's it going, guys?
Good.
All right, good. So Bobby and I are going on 18 years of marriage, and this is actually the first new thing we've bought, so we're pretty excited by it. It is a River Wildwood Heritage Glen model 369BL, so if you want to Google it. And we will miss the old Viewfinder, but we are super excited for where we take this new rig in the future.